Hello everyone! Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. I've been wanting to start a channel for years now and I just haven't had the courage to just do it or just start a video. So here we are. Yeah, today I'm just going to be doing my makeup, just kind of using any products that I'm into lately or ones that I haven't used in a while. I'm going to take off, this is my work makeup, I'm going to take this off and then we're going to get started. So if you want to see what look I'm going to create, then just keep watching. Okay, so here's my bare face. I left my eyebrows on because I was having good eyebrow day today and I did not want to redo it because it takes a while. So we're just going to get started. So first we are going to prime. I already added some moisturizer. I used the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. It comes in a little tub. It's blue and it's like adding like water to your face. It's so nice. But then I also like to add like another pore smoothing primer. So I use the Catrice Prime and Fine. Is that what it is? It's a smoothing refiner, so it looks like this, and I kind of just pat it into my pore area. I don't know if it's a huge difference compared to like the Smashbox one, but this one works and it's cheaper, so you'll find that I like cheap things, and I like to get things that are dupes for higher end products because I don't have money to buy $45 foundation. Next is foundation, one of my favorite parts. So for a long time I was mixing the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation, but then I was mixing it with the Makeup Revolution, this one. Now everyone likes this, I do not. I think it is way too matte and dry, and that just may be for me, but it's just way too drying and I just don't like it. So the Milani one, that's what we're going to use today. And this one is cool. It has a pump if you pull off the cap. And if you twist the cap, it's a little stick. So I like to do it like this. And yes, I know I apply a lot, but that's just what I do. So after this, I'm going to be going home for Thanksgiving. I'm so excited. I live in Pittsburgh and my family's in Butler, so it's not that far of a drive. It's about like 45 minutes to an hour, depending if there's traffic. So I'm trying to not get stuck in the traffic before I leave. So I'm so excited for Thanksgiving. I have tomorrow off, and then I took off Black Friday just because. I don't know if I'm going shopping or not. Every time I go, I'm not really specifically looking for anything. I'm just there for like to shop late at night. So I'm not sure if I'm going or not. I really want to, just for the experience, and just like it's the only day of the year I can do that. So I'm debating. We'll see if my sister wants to go with me or not. But yeah, I'm just so excited to eat so much food. And just like literally feel so bloated all day. Like that just sounds like so fun to me, you know? Okay, I'm gonna finish doing my foundation. I'll be right back. Next, I'm going into concealer. I'm going to the Tarte Shape Tape. Of course, I have shade Fair Neutral, and everyone kind of knows this deal. Under the eyes, forehead. Now that like I'm actually getting ready like in the light compared to like when I get ready with no windows in the morning when I get ready for work, I realize how dark my foundation is on me. So that's not a good thing. Okay, next I'm going to set everything. I use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I just got this a couple days ago and I am obsessed with it. It just comes in, I kind of just tap it while I shake it, and then so I set my under eyes with it, and then I also set the rest of my face, and I've gotten so many compliments on it just because I think it makes my face look so airbrushed. Let me know what you guys think. I also have been using this Bare Minerals, oh, there's me, what is it, Original Mineral Veil. Got this at TJ Maxx. If I have anything high-end, it's usually from a TJ Maxx just because it's so much cheaper, and it'd be hard for me to be able to buy a product, especially a powder, for such a small price, I mean a big price tag. So yeah, we're gonna see about that. Next, I'm going to just, let's see, let's get a brush, and just take the rest of the powder and kind of just wipe it across my face. I don't put anything on my eyes before I put eyeshadow. I just don't, because I have an eyeshadow primer that I use. So let's just set this. Next, I'm going to be bronzing, so I'm going to my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I always go into this one, which you can probably guess. I find that this one is too ashy, so I contour that one, and that one's just way too dark for me. So let me get a contour brush, this one, and just bronze my face. So I'm thinking for my next video, I want to do like a get to know me. Like, I found this website that has like all these questions that can be asked, just basic questions to get to know who I am and why I'm doing this. But yeah, the real reason why I am excited to do this and why it's been taking so long is just because I've been nervous just to start it, and I've been wanting to do it for so long, but you know, just some thoughts in my head that make me not want to. I am now going to set my under eye again with these two, mix them, and this kind of just brightens me up a little bit. I really like this, and then I kind of clean up the bronzer a little bit in my forehead. Next, I am going into my favorite blush. It's also from TJ Maxx. It's the Kat Von D blush. It's a double pan, it's a half pan, obviously, with Mickey and Mallory. I just swirl them all together, because this one doesn't show up and that one's a little dark. So just mix them together, tap it off. And I kind of push my blush into my bronzer. This is a very natural blush, so I use a lot, just so it can be seen a little better. And then I've been seeing people put blush on their nose like this. I don't know how I feel about it. Next, we're gonna go do the eyes. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer. I've been talking about this to everyone I know for the longest time. I just love this eyeshadow primer. It doesn't crease. It makes sure eyeshadow lasts all day. So it is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. Sorry, mine's a little dirty. And it's a little tube, and then I just take a little bit on my finger and kind of just press it into my eye. I bring it all the way up to the eyebrow because you put shadow all over your eye and you want everything to be set. Now I'm going to set the eyes. I like to use a translucent powder or just like an eyeshadow. I found this Too Faced Cat Eyes palette at, you guessed it, TJ Maxx. And I always use this middle shade called Classic. It's literally the only reason why I use this palette, because the shades don't really, I don't know, they don't speak to me. So, put that, press that on my eyes, just to make it all even, and it'll make it easier for the eyeshadows to blend. Next, I'm going to be going into my favorite part, the eyeshadow. I'm going to go into this Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. Now, I'm going to be going into the Armed and Gorgeous one. It's these really pretty, just warm winter shades. Or more fall shades. So pretty. I think it'll match my tan sweater a lot, and yeah, and I haven't used this one. I've used like this white, but I want to use like the other colors. So I'm I'm gonna take this little blender brush and I'm going to go into a mixture of Agent and Access. This one and this one. Just to get a good crease shade. So I know there's been a lot of talk about these palettes, and I was so excited whenever Jaclyn announced that she was coming out with these palettes because I have the original and it's very dirty. It's very well loved. I use this, like when I'm doing my eyeshadow, I always use this one. Sorry, it is so dirty. So I was so excited whenever she said she was coming out with 4 mini palettes. So I ordered the day that it came out. Now, I do not think they are the same quality as her original. I still think they're fine and you can work with them, but it is definitely not the same as her original. The original one is so good. Never have any issues with these. These ones, I noticed in the Bling Bloss one, or the Ring the Alarm, one of the purple one, I noticed the shadows were very much like I would put them on my brush and put them on my eye and they would not even be there. So I was just confused as to why that was happening. So yeah, I still, if they're worth the money, I don't know. I guess I would say get the original one, but I don't regret it. Next, I'm going to Secure, and I'm just putting that a little bit lower than the crease shade. It's like an orange, and just blending that in. Okay, it's very orangey. I'm going to go back in to the first brush I used with the first 2 crease shades and just blend it all out so it's nice and blended and smooth. Sometimes I like to drag it underneath just to kind of bring all the color together. Next, I'm dying to use this army green shade. So I'm going to put that in my crease. I'm going to go into Top Secret. I'm actually going to put that a little bit in the crease. So like this is not very pigmented. I know it looks ugly, but I promise you it'll all come together in the end. I honestly just want to put this all over my eye. Like this army green shade, I think it's so beautiful. Going back into one of the brushes and just kind of blending it all together. This is what it's looking like so far. I think I need to build up the green more. I don't know about this one, this palette. I mean, it's very pretty. It just could be a lot more pigmented. Let me clean up. I have fallout right here, so I clean that up. A little bit on the nose. Okay. Now I want to put a shimmer on the inner corner, and there's so many in here. This one, that one's a pretty gold, but this one is so pretty. But I think I'm gonna do this one, Guilt Trip. I have a little water bottle that I keep with me, and I just spray my flat shader brush. I'm gonna go into Guilt Trip. It's really pretty, really metallic. See, these are not bad. These are very pigmented. You again have to build them up, but they're definitely workable. I guess. They're very easy to work with. I think I just kind of made the eye look a lot better. I know it was looking a little bit rough, so again, I'm going to spray. Do the other eye. I kind of tuck my brush into my eye socket. I don't know, I've always done that, and I think it kind of just, you kind of can know where the crease is. So yeah, I'm loving this. I think it's so pretty. Very fall. I like the army green accent, even though I was skeptical. So I'm going to go back in with the army green, the brush I used for that, and kind of just tap it where the gold meets it to all blend it together. Yes, that's so pretty. Next, I need a little smaller brush, a little pointer one, and I'm going to go into, which brown do I want? Smooth Criminal or Prowl? So I can hold it this way. I'm gonna mix those two browns. And just place them on the outer edge of my eye, just add a little bit of depth. I always add like a deeper color. I make a kind of like a V shape right here and kind of just dab it in there. But I don't want to lose the green, the army green shade, so it's smart to just keep it on the outer edge. I'm going to go back in with my army green shade and just make sure I didn't lose it. So next I'm going to be putting some eyeliner on. I like this Maybelline Master Precise All Day liquid eyeliner. It's like a pen. I love this. So I don't do a lot of wings just because it just messes everything up unless I'm really focused. I always just put a little line right where it meets the lash line, and it just makes my eyes look a little bit bigger, so that's what I'm going to do. I need mascara. I'm debating if I want to put eyeshadow underneath my eye or not. I'll put a little bit. I'll put a little bit of the crease shade, so these two, and kind of just very messy. I'm just going to put under my eye. To go a little bit with the army green shade, very lightly, closer to my lower lash line. I don't want to put too much because it looks like I have a black eye or bruised eye. So next I'm going into the brown. I use this little brush that we already used. Make sure when you do this you stay to the far edge of the eye. Do not bring it in all the way to the front, just because it will close your eyes off and it won't be as bright. So we're just going to press it very carefully on the outer edge. Then we're going to take the original, actually I'm going to take a clean brush and kind of just blend out the edges. I think that's a really smart tip because sometimes you don't want to go into the brush that you did in your crease because you don't want any more color, so it's good just to do a normal shade. Mascara. I'm using the Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension Mascara. I love this brush, except for the mascara is very wet, so it can get on my eyelids sometimes, which I find so frustrating, but it's okay. So I don't normally wear lashes on an everyday basis, but when I'm going out or when I do like a look like this, I definitely put lashes on because I feel like my eyelashes just aren't big enough or long enough to just wear it like this. I feel like it just needs something more. So I have the Demi Wispies by Ardell. These are my favorite. If I ever go out and I wear lashes, I always wear these. These are probably ready to be stopped ready to be done. Like, I've worn them more times than I probably should have. So, yeah, let's just do it one more time. They can survive one more time, can't they? Okay, lashes are on. That was a pain in my butt. Yeah, these lashes are definitely, look at that, it just came up. These lashes are definitely done. This is the last time I'm wearing them. I'm gonna try not to blink. Okay, once they dry, I'll put more mascara on. Now let's finish the face and finish this look. So for my highlight, I'm going into the Flower Beauty highlighting palette. This is one of the best highlights I've ever used. So here it is. Let me just... So I never use the pink one, but just look at them. They're so beautiful. So I'm going to use the gold one today to kind of pull in the gold in my eye. Funny story, I went to Cincinnati to go out of town, and I brought all my brushes, all my makeup, blah blah blah, because we're gonna go out, and I left all of my brushes there. All of the everyday brushes I use, all of my favorites, they're all gone. And long story short, we stayed at an Airbnb. I asked her if I can come grab them, and she's like, oh yeah, I mailed them out, no big deal. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the brushes to come in the mail, and that's been about like 2-3 months now. So yeah, now I had to buy new ones, which is just annoying. I think this gold might be a little too dark for me, so I'm going to add a little bit of the whiter shade. These just make like your skin look wet. Everyone talks about the wet look. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna put a little bit here, not too much. So next, the last step we're going to do is finish off the lips. So I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. Where do you think I got this? TJ Maxx. In Naked. And this is literally like pale. Like, I won't have lips after this. And I don't know if I like this formula or not. I find it very, very drying. But if I use it, I like to put a gloss over top. So that's what we're going to do. Lastly, I'm going into this new lip gloss I just got at Walmart. It's Wet n Wild. It's their Zodiac sign collection that they came out with. And this is Aquarius. And this is just a very pretty, I don't know if you can see, but there's like gold sparkles. It's so pretty. And the gold, again, will tie in with the highlight, the eyes, and then now on the lips. So that was my first impression on the lip gloss. I think it's very pretty. I had to go into the lip gloss a lot to try to get it all on my lips, but I don't mind because I think it's really, really pretty. And okay. And the last and final step, I'm going to be setting my face and making sure none of this moves. I'm going to be using the Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. But here is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I'll do a close-up in the outro, but thank you seriously so much for watching. I've been scared to make a video for a long time, just like what people would think. It's kind of weird, but you know, I'm just like, I've been thinking about it for a while, and why not just do it? Because you're gonna regret it if you don't. Just go out and do what you've been thinking and what you've been dreaming of. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try to get another video up soon. I have a couple ideas, and yeah, subscribe and like, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.